Hello, this is Mr. Grider, and welcome to another episode of CoasterFAQs Reacts, a series where we look at upcoming roller coasters, rides, and attractions. Now, for this episode, we're going to be looking at the Iron Gwazi coming in 2020 to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Now, this coaster is pretty interesting, again, because it's just an RMC. I love RMCs, even though I have not been on. Well, at this point of making this video, I have not been on an RMC yet, but I've been wanting to get on one for a long time, and I do emphasize long time. Now RMC Gwazi is going to be RMC Gwazi Iron Gwazi. I apologize on that name. That I messed up on the name. The Iron Gwazi is going to be a pretty big one. It's 206 foot tall, goes 76 miles an hour, and has 4,075 foot of track. Now this thing makes this thing taller and faster than Steel Vengeance up at Cedar Point. But not by much. It's 1 foot taller and 2 miles. It's 1 foot taller and 2 miles faster. This thing also is going to have 3 inversions and has a beyond 90 degree drop, a 91 degree drop. And on that note, let's get into the video. The video is from Busch Gardens Tampa Bay channel directly, and on that note, here we go.
What's that? Wait is over. Something's coming. You've been waiting.
206 foot tall. 91 drop. 76 miles an hour. Iron Gwazi. Hashtag Iron Gwazi. Okay, wow. This thing is definitely interesting. It's a pretty cool coaster in turn. Again, based on the stats, it's definitely going to be a big one. A really big coaster, but it's in ways of the POV, it does seem like it's kind of hard to tell about what it's going to look like. I'm guessing just like their Busch Gardens other park, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and their coaster Pantheon, they're being pretty secretive of what it's going to be. And so, but that just makes it even more cool. But this thing has been hyped up for at least a couple of years now, and I do expect it to be a pretty cool coaster once it's built. That definitely would be a must ride for 2020, and is definitely going to be one of the best RMCs out there, just because it is the biggest. Is it going to be better than Steel Vengeance? I'm going to have to say at this point, no. Yes, it's bigger and faster, but height and speed, sometimes, even though a lot of times size does count, it's not always the deciding factor in the end. If you look at a lot of GCIs and a lot of smaller RMCs that are not even close to that height, sometimes size does not really matter. Or if it has really good quality, it could be a really good coaster. Or that, I'll have to see what it is. And because they're being so secretive about it, it's hard to tell what it's going to be. Now, based on what I saw, and based on my knowledge of RMCs, from what I can tell, at least one of those inversions is going to be a zero gravity stall, a very common trick. And based on the video, I can easily confirm that it's going to be at least one, maybe 2 wave turns, which is again another trick that RMCs are really known for. Now, based on its layout, on a lot of layout aspects, it definitely has the potential to be something cool, although it could have been a lot cooler. Again, if I might have mentioned it earlier on in this video, or if I haven't, like I probably said before, RMC, this thing had the potential of being a racer, and from what I could tell, it clearly is not going to be a racer. It's probably not going to be a racer, and from what I've heard rumors about it, and from construction updates from other channels that I've seen, it's not going to be a racer in general, so it's just going to be another typical RMC. RMC roller coaster. Although ever since Twisted Colossus, a lot of times if there's a RMC out, a new RMC that had the potential to be a dueling one out that comes out there, they expect it to be a dueling RMC, but so far it's been nope, nope, no. No, eventually we might get another dueling RMC, but I wouldn't be holding my breath at this point. Same thing with a racer. But I also I would like to hear your guys' opinion on this thing. What do you think? Do you think RMC should try to do another dueling racer, or another maglet, or another RMC with another maglev? To leave your opinions on that in the comments down below, as well as bring it up. Also go to our Facebook page and our Twitter page to also state your opinions on those two matters, as well as what do you guys think of this coaster. Again, like I said, this thing for me is pretty cool. I don't know if I would say it's the best roller coaster for 2020, but it is definitely neat, and it definitely is a must. Again, it's a must ride for 2020. And on that note, this has been Mr. Grider, and I'll see you next time.